What's up, YouTube? This is Politically Incorrect. So, I just want to say first, I apologize for not uploading as frequently as I want to on this channel, but I am very busy on my other channels. I have Two Raw for TV, Two Raw Classics, Two Raw for Sports. I have the Patreon. So, I'm constantly uploading on other pages. And, the political season is still around, but, when we get uh, deeper into next year, 2024, I'll be uploading on this page all the time. So, it's not going to be like I'm going to go 2 or 3 months on uploading on this page. So, you will get some videos, but just right now, I'm a little bit focused more on other pages. But I do want to talk about something. And shout out to Town Biz, man. If you're not subscribed to Town Biz, please subscribe to his channel. I believe it's Town Biz Entertainment Media. Now, look, I understood for the most part why a lot of us acted the way we did when Barack Obama was president. You wanted him to look good. It was all about symbolism. You wanted him to look good. You didn't want to complain too much. Uh, you want to mess it up for the brother. All of that. Okay. I kind of on some level understood where some people were coming from with that, even though it still baffled me. Obviously, it baffled me why everybody else seemed to benefit from his presidency the um, within the base, right? Everybody else benefited except for us. When we would complain about something, he infamously went to an NAACP meeting and told them, wagging his finger, "Put your boots on and stop complaining and march aside me, march with me. Put your boots on." When he said that shit, man, that's when I really looked at this nigga differently. Because he wouldn't have told any Jewish leadership that shit. Hell no. But everybody want to wag their finger and tell us what we need to be doing and shut the hell up. But still, I understood. And predictably, when Trump got in office, everybody's antennas up because we so trained to look at the Republicans as our only enemy. So you make the video talking about Trump, everybody loves it, everybody thumb it up, get a whole bunch of comments. Yeah, he's the devil, da 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 da. But when this guy gets in office and he's still doing, matter of fact, he says and does so much racist shit, and you make videos about it, and you look and all the comments said, what the likes said. I mean, it's people out there that do see it. Shout out to all of you, but where everybody at? And I'm at a loss here because Donald Trump is indeed a racist. He is. But I've said this before. He's more of the Archie Bunker type level racist. You can deal with that type. LBJ was an Archie Bunker type racist. But he did more from a legislative standpoint for black people than any modern day president. That's a fact. He did more for black people than Barack Obama ever did. So it ain't about whether somebody's our friend. That shit kills me. Ain't no fucking friends in politics. For power. For leverage. Give a fuck about whether they like us or not. The fuck is wrong with us? Joe Biden has allied himself with people who hate us all his life. Whether it's Robert Byrd, who was a former member of the Ku Klux Klan, confirmed. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Joe Biden cried at his funeral back in 2010. He allied himself with Jesse Helms, a racist Republican who infamously mocked Cheryl Mosley Braun when she became a senator back in 1993 by whistling Dixie in the elevator with her, always making racist remarks around her. Go look it up. He's a piece of shit. Was friends with J. Strom Thurmond, the same J. Strom Thurmond that ran for president in 1948 when President Harry S. Truman, after having desegregated the military, after having desegregated the federal government as far as hiring is concerned, righting a wrong that was done by Woodrow Wilson, who is a piece of shit. Fuck him. Fuck Woodrow Wilson. No fucking progressive legend. Fuck that piece of shit racist. But after all of that Harry Truman did, Harry Truman came out of the convention and came out in favor of civil rights. Well, that was enough for someone like J. Strom Thurmond. He came out and said, pretty much, I can't support this. And I'm the president. And I don't want to be associated with mongrel niggers, right? Ran against his own party. Famously filibustered a civil rights bill back in 1957 for 24 hours. Sat in the hall of the chamber of Senate, U.S. Senate, and filibustered for 24 fucking hours against a civil rights. That's passion right there. Yeah, that's hatred. I don't want to be associated with stinking niggers. Killed that civil rights bill. Switched parties in 1964 when Lyndon Johnson came out and was adamant that he was going to have a civil rights bill passed. But Joe Biden, that's his friend. That was his friend. And that's who you guys love. Jim Crow Joe. Amazing. This guy's referred to black children as cockroaches. Talked about how he wasn't going to have his kids in a school with black children. And then you wonder why I did a video about Linwood Holden. Well, he was a Republican. Yeah, but he was a Republican governor who made sure that his white kids went to school with black children because he wanted to make an example about how he hated fucking racism. But Joe Biden has done nothing. The drug laws, the crime bills, everything. This man has a litany of evidence to show over the past 50 years that he is not a friend of the black man or the black woman. And you gonna get on me about why I'm talking shit about this motherfucker? Kiss my ass. I would never vote for this motherfucker. People are still looking for this infamous audio tape where Trump says nigger. Joe Biden, I don't know if he was having a brain fart. He actually said the damn word in a speech, called one of his top advisors my boy, a 50-year-old black man, constantly makes fucking slip-ups, said that it didn't really matter from a foreign policy standpoint whether Haiti fell off the face of the earth. Right now, his administration, even though he's fiending stupidity, his administration is negotiating with the families who came in this motherfucker illegally, right? But they're benefiting from breaking the law because they're going to get, if everything goes to plan, $450,000 a family member. Meanwhile, Haitians who are trying to get into this country, right, after all of the bullshit that's going on in Haiti, all of the earthquakes and corruption and violence, they got a fucking swift helicopter ride back to hell. And you wonder why I hate the fucking Democratic Party. We ask for reparations. They tell us, go fuck ourselves. Hey, vote for us, though. Go vote for us. Everybody else get reparations. Everybody else. Every fucking body else. Everybody else get reparations. You talking about broken families? You had families that were purposely broken up on slave auctions. Hell, it's conceivable. It's conceivable on some level that back in the 1870s, a brother might have been fucking his sister even though it was his sister. I'm just saying. I don't want to think them like that, but families were broken up behind slavery. People were beaten, treated like animals. Never got even an apology from the United States government. All we get is symbolism, holidays, memorials, statues. Fuck that. Everybody else get cash. We've lost approximately, we have been robbed approximately of $65 trillion in wealth. $65 trillion in wealth. $65 trillion in wealth since slavery. There's only 45 million of us. How much would that be a person? That's what you call righteous economic redistribution. It'll never happen though. But they keep trying to get us to go vote. And then they don't even give us anything for voting. They scare us. You know, they're gonna put y'all back in chains. Well, if the Republicans take over, they're gonna take away all your little freebies. And that's another thing too. I think a lot of people actually vote Democratic. They give you all these bullshit excuses. But a lot of them only do it for the trinkets. Girl, you know, Biden get back in office, we can get some extra food stamps. Girl, you know, about we can get some extra little freebies. You know, Zaddy Biden, he get back in office. You know, we're gonna get that extra little government money. He said he's gonna raise such and such. Shit, I need my welfare check to go up. Shit, I'm voting for him. I don't give a fuck what two raw on. He kiss my ass. Fuck you, bitch. Oh boy. Nah, man, but it's just sad, man. It's just sad that we've been exposed, man. We've been exposed to what's going on, man. And you know, at the end of the day, this is another thing too. Both of these individuals are in the pocket of police unions. So if you expect any real legislative triumphs that's going to benefit us when it comes to law enforcement, that shit ain't going to happen. So what's going to happen is that predictably in 2024, this is what I'm starting to think is going to happen. Now I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about this long and hard. I think Kamala Harris, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because if Quest actually listening to this, Quest, remember how you was mad? We was both mad about the Bernie Sanders shit? Boy, we're gonna get pissed off. I'm telling you, man. We gonna this is what I'm starting to think gonna happen. Kamala Harris is a weak fucking candidate, right? But I'm starting to think that black people gonna come to her fucking rescue. They're gonna come to her rescue during the primaries in those southern states where we vote majority of the vote. And you know what I'm talking about? States like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. those states, or even states where we get a huge portion of the vote, Texas, or a large portion, Texas, Hispanic. And this is the thing too. In Texas, this is why they are reaching out to Hispanics. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. She's gonna get challenged, I think, by someone in the Democratic Party. I'm talking about the Democratic primary, and they're gonna probably be beating her ass in states that have very few minorities. I'm starting to think it's a possibility that somebody like Pete Buttigieg might run. But what's going to happen is we're going to come to this bitch's aid in the southern states where black people have huge power because of our numbers. But they're not going to give us anything. They're not going to give us anything. All Kamala going to do is put on her fucking Nikes and dance to some fucking Jay-Z music or something. Jay-Z gonna be at a concert at an event with her dancing and shit. P. Diddy gonna be fucking doing what he doing. You know, y'all need to support Kamala. You know, y'all need to come out, do or die. I can. That bullshit he doing. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna come out there and vote for her. Yeah, I'm gonna go vote for Kamala, man. They're gonna put us back in chains. You hear what they said? They're gonna put us back in chains. They're gonna bring slavery back. Shoot, Kamala gonna save us. Damn, I'm gonna vote for Kamala. Cause damn, I need my EBT. I think it's gonna happen, man. And it's gonna I'm just gonna be a pissed off nigga, man. Because once again, when we actually have power at that time, when that southern swing of the primaries is occurring, and our voice can be heard, and we actually ask these motherfuckers to do something for us, ain't shit gonna happen. You know what pissed me off during the last primaries? I think his name was Stent Hoyer, right? Now, whether he was serious or not, he came out in favor. He was a Democratic primary candidate. He came out in favor of reparations. And I heard all these coon ass niggas say, oh, he probably ain't really mean it though. Who gives a fuck whether he meant it or not? He said it. Everybody else telling you they ain't giving you shit. They telling you they ain't giving you shit, and you vote for them any motherfucking way. You stupid fucking niggas. And I mean that shit. Y'all stupid as fuck. You keep voting for these motherfuckers. Stop complaining then. You keep voting for these same motherfuckers, and you don't get shit. And no, I'm not saying Trump is the answer. I'm not saying Republicans are the answer. But at some goddamn point, you got to make a stand. Either you gonna say, look, y'all have to give us something for our vote. Not trinkets, but something substantive for our vote. Or we're sitting this motherfucker out. Or we're gonna protest and vote for the other party. Because think about it. A lot of people say he was full of shit. But Trump did have a tentative plan for black people, did he not? You might say it was bullshit. You might say it was just bullshit. At least he fucking came out for something. These motherfuckers ain't gonna give a shit. So I don't know, man. It's just a lot of people just lost, man. A lot of people are lost. They make up these alternate fucking excuses, do all these mental gymnastics to try and make it seem like you're wrong, and I'm just done, man. Tell me what you guys think, man.